January 2020, number 2. Number 2A, part 2. It says factorize the following expressions completely. The expression is 2x squared minus x minus 6. Now, you need to identify what is A, B, and C in the quadratic. A is 2 and B now is -1. So if you are looking at a letter, if you are looking at a variable and there isn't any number in front of it, there isn't any coefficient, there isn't any number on the left side of it, then there's an invisible 1. So just like how it is written here, the B now, or the coefficient of x, is -1 and C is -6. So A is equal to 2, B is equal to -1, and C is equal to -6. Please take this down. Always have a pen and paper whenever you're watching a math video. Now, the next step now is to find what is A times C. In this case, A times C is 2 times -6. 2 times -6 is -12. You can actually prove that in your calculator. So in this online calculator there, 2 times -6 is equal to -12. So therefore now, here we write -12. And straight below, vertically downwards, B, we write the value of B, which is -1. Here we have two fractions, one on the left, one on the right. A numerator and a denominator, each one of them. The denominator will always be the value of A, as indicated. A is actually 2, so 2 will come here and 2 will come here. So now the tricky part. The tricky part now is also get two numerators, two numbers, one here and one here. Now, those two numbers are special numbers. They have two important missions to accomplish. When you multiply them, you're supposed to get AC, which is -12 in that case. And when you add them, you're supposed to get B, which is -1 in that case. So these two factors now are factors of -12. So it would be a good idea to list the factors of -12 in pairs, 1, 2, because when you multiply them, you're supposed to get -12. And when you add them, you're supposed to get -1. So let us list them in pairs here. Let's list them right there. Let's put them in little brackets. So 1 and -12. All right, when you multiply 1 and -12, you will get -12. 2 and -6. When you multiply 2 times -6, you're going to get -12. 3 and -4. When you multiply 3 times -4, you're going to get -12. It's like a reverse sequence now. -1 and 12. When you multiply -1 and 12, you're supposed to get -12. -2 and 6. As you can see, kind of, sequence has changed. Right now we make the 2 the negative and 6 positive. -2 times 6 becomes -3 and 4. Okay, so as you can see, we have identified 6 pairs. Now, which of these 6 pairs, when you add them, you're going to get -1? Is it 1 and -12? No, when you add 1 and -12, you cannot get -1. Clearly, it is 3 and -4, and we can prove that in our calculator. 3 times negative 4. We're getting negative 12. Now let us add 3 and negative 4 to see if we get negative 1. That very same 3 and negative 4. 3 plus negative 4, yes, we get negative 1. So those two factors that we are interested in, that we are looking for, are 3 and negative 4. Now, the next step now is to simplify those two fractions. 3 and 2 is already in the simplest form. We carry it over, we leave it as is. Negative 4 over 2 can be simplified by dividing both the numerator, which is negative 4, by 2, and the denominator by 2, which is 2. Whenever you are simplifying a fraction, both the numerator and the denominator they are going to change. They are going to become different numbers because they are going to be divided. Both of them have to be divided by the highest common factor. So negative 4 and 2, that negative 4, the numerator, and 2 going to change. Negative 4 going to change to negative 2 because negative 4 divided by 2 will give us negative 2. And 2 divided by 2 going to change to 1 because 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. Well, let's just complete our simplified version of the magic 12. This remains as negative 12, and this remains as negative 1. But then our fractions there, this fraction has been simplified to negative 2 over 1. Now to go to our final answer now. The denominators will become the coefficient of x. The denominators will become the number in front of x. So the denominators are 2 and 1. So 2 will come in front of x. 2 will be the coefficient of x, and 1 will be the coefficient of x. The numerators will become the constants, the numbers by themselves. So 3, which is a positive 3, will form the constant here. It will become positive 3, will come here. And the negative 2 going to come in this one. That's where the 1 is. And this is our final answer. Factorizing the quadratic using the magic square approach. So that's the final answer. 2x plus 3. The 2 come from the denominator and the plus 3. Bear in mind there's an invisible plus in front of that 3. If you don't see a sign, there's a plus. There's 2x plus 3 and 1x minus 2. The denominators will form the coefficients and the numerators will form the constants in the simplified version of the magic x.